Well, Rwandan opposition leader and fierce government critic Diane Rwigara was acquitted last week of insurrection and forgery charges by a court in Kigali. After spending more than a year in detention, Rwigara and her mother were both acquitted by a three-judge panel who labeled the charges against the pair as baseless. The 37-year-old accountant has repeatedly accused Kagame of stifling dissent and criticized his Rwandan Patriotic Front's party unyielding grip on power since it assumed control after ending the country's 1994 genocide. Her attempt to run against Kagame in the last presidential poll in August 2017 was blocked. She was accused of not submitting enough supporters' signatures and submitting some that were forged. Now, for more on her incarceration and release, Diane Rwigara joins me live via Skype from Kigali. Good evening, Diana.
Good evening.
Yes, now, first, it's good to see you out and free. First, now that the charges have been dropped, what does this make you think about the future of Rwanda, given that another opposition leader was also actually released from prison? Are you seeing hope that there's going to be more tolerance for the opposition?
Well, I hope that things will eventually change in Rwanda, but as things stand now, it doesn't look that promising because people still live in fear, and there's still much injustice going on, and there are still many political prisoners that have not been released. So I think the Rwandan government needs to do more for me to believe that they really mean business, that they really want our country to move in the right direction.
Rwanda has received a lot of praise. President Kagame has been praised for the economic development of the country, and some have thought is an exemplary country on the continent. Why then do you think people like you have a hard time trying to operate there in an environment of tolerance and democracy?
Oh, can you please repeat the question? The connection is not that good.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm saying President Kagame has received a lot of praise for the economic growth of the country. Why do you think people like you appear to be a threat to Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda?
Well, you should ask him that question. It's a good question. I think he knows that Rwandan people in general are not happy with his leadership. So he is scared of the people rising up against his government. And that's why when people like me try to speak up, we are punished for it. People have lost their lives for speaking up. People had to escape the country, and some of us had to go to prison because we had a different opinion than one of the government.
But what is the problem? If indeed Rwanda is doing so well, as some have observed internationally, what is the problem? What is the issue that you want to bring to the attention of the world?
Well, there's what people see when they come to Rwanda, and then there is the reality of living in Rwanda. If you come to Kigali, the streets are clean. We have nice tall buildings. But unfortunately, the average Rwandan does not get to enjoy that. Our government has invested in the visible, in what people can see, in what tourists can see and enjoy, but they forgot or they ignored our people. So the focus of this government has been to impress the foreigners, and they have ignored or forgotten Rwandan citizens.
Mm-hmm. You know, we want to thank you very much for joining us today. We hope to talk to you again, and hopefully we'll have even a much better line. And Ms. Rwigara, we do appreciate your sharing your thoughts with us.